Solutions.com, collectortethers.com, and just-in-time buttons. $250 gift certificate. Pete McKeith. Pete McKeith, please see me on the second floor of the timing tower.
Duck down, go ahead and pull the no box out, please. AJ Ash says pull the no box, Daryl. It's on you, buddy. Yeah, I can see him. That's your gig, say Brett Williamson. Get in your hot rod, let's race, buddy. Door cars, I need you back, please. Box door cars back to the lanes, please. Missing 3 of you. Come on, guys. Let's get this finished up. After 10 o'clock, we got 4 rounds left to run yet tonight. Winner's circles, interviews. I got kids to put to bed tonight. Get tucked in. Nick Hastings, right side, 614. Brett Williamson, left side, 614. Heads up, Brett Williamson, left side, Nick Hastings, right side. Double 08 in the right, 18 in the left. Both of them one above 4, one above 6. Nick Hastings, 12 total, 24 total for Brett Williamson. Dustin Shore, we need you in the staging lanes, please. Ron Cornish, dragster Ron Cornish to the lanes, please. Penn Long to the tower, please. Penn Long, please come to the office. Dustin Shore, if you're not going to make it back up for this round of competition, could you have someone come up and let AJ Ash know that information, please? Penn Long, could we have you to the tower for a status report, please? Penn, I see a problem with your hands. They're empty. Our last pair, no box, coming out now. Nick Hastings, right side, 614 to dial. Grant Zimmerman, left side, 6:33 the dial. Brett Williamson, whoops, screen update. Grant Zimmerman, left side, 6:33 the dial. Nick Hastings, right side, 6:14 the dial. Left side, Grant Zimmerman, 12, 2 above, 9 for the win. Nick Hastings, 25, 5 thou under. Nick gets there first, 21, had to get there 6, 20. 20 and a half he had to take. Grant Zimmerman, East Peoria, Illinois, in the 79 Mustang, going to get the win. Logan Diggs, left side, Carthage, Missouri, 5.99 the dial. Mark Nettesheim, Heartland, Wisconsin, 6.29 the dial. Trip, zip, dead, 1. 1 pack, left lane. Mark was 15, dead, 9. Very respectable. Logan Diggs, he had no part of that. Trip, zip, dead, 1. Didn't leave any room to get under that. Winner, left side, Logan Diggs. Lou Roush, Trier, Iowa. 512 on the left. Arnie Ozols, right side, 671 the dial. No pressure, but Arnie's carrying the bye. So 6 here would go to 3, and he would get to use it for the bye to the box final. No pressure. Arnie's looking good. Arnie, 12, one above for the win. Lou was late, 44, one above, no good. Winner, Arnie Ozols, Prior Lake, Minnesota, 1966 Pontiac Tempest for the win. .613 in the left, Joe Schmall right, 704, Dustin Shore left. Oh! Joe Schmall, 007 red, no good in the right. Dustin Shore, 004, 2 above in the left for the win for the Pinto. Mikey Bloomfield left side, 466 the dial. Right side, Hunter Patton, they call him Honey Wayne, 446 the dial for Hunter Patton. The boys are having fun with their burnouts tonight. 456 in the left, 446 in the right. .466 in the left, 446 in the right. Hunter Patton, 004, one above. Mikey, 11 red in the left lane. Hunter Patton getting the win in the right-hand side. Hunter also has a bye run. No? So Hunter will have a bye run when he comes back around. Ron Cornish left side, 470 the dial. Gary Williams right side, 474 the dial in. 004 in the right, 10 in the left. Gary Williams, 2 above 3 in the right for the win. Ron Cornish, 3 above 3, no good. Gary Williams. Tyler Bohannon left side, 459 the dial. Derek Slinger, Wisconsin, right side, 491 the dial. Derek gets away with one. Derek 34 and 2 under in the right side. Tyler Bohannon was 1 thou red. Tyler Bohannon no good in the left. Derek Degnitz, Slinger, Wisconsin for the win in the right. Honeywane's going to break the beams and back up. 2 no box drivers, 3 box drivers, 4 dragster entries, 3 total dragster drivers. We are ready for you in the staging lanes, please. Looking for 8 cars. No box, box, dragster to the lanes, please. Mark Nettesheim, you are the JEG's best losing package. We have a gift certificate or a credit card up here for you. Come on up to the tower, Mark Nettesheim. No box, box, and dragsters back to the lanes, please. We're ready. Ladder sheets are ready. We got our box final up here. Grant Zimmerman in the left-hand side from East Peoria, Illinois. Nick Hastings, right side, out of Ohio. Jeff Serra, out of Ohio, running down the highways and byways. Hi, buddy. No dice table tonight, Jeff. $633 the dial in the left, $612 the dial in the right. $25,000 still up for grabs tonight. Two lights lit, pre-stage to pre-stage. This is the box final. Here we go. Oh, wow. Whoa. We're going to just ooh and ah up here in the tower, but now I'm going to tell you, Grant Zimmerman was trip zip and took 32 stripe to be 11th thou under. Nick Hastings was 28 7th thou under the dial for the double breakout win in the right-hand side. Logan Diggs, left side, Carthage, Missouri, 598 to dial. Dustin Shore, 71, Pinot driver, right side, 613 to dial. So not much of a handicap head start in the right-hand side. Dustin Shore, Missouri. Logan Diggs, Missouri. 598 in the left, 6.13 dial in the right. These guys are racing for the bye run. Smack. Pinot driver was 002, 4 under the dial, no good. Logan Diggs, 15 and 15 under the dial. Double breakout race, winner left lane, Logan Diggs, only under by 15. Dustin Shore under by 400ths. Winner Logan Diggs, Carthage, Missouri. 69 Oldsmobile 442. Arnie Azold, Prior Lake, Minnesota, 1966 Pontiac Tempest. 27 on the lap, 6.710 on a 6.70. 100th above the dial, 27 on the react. We're going to be bringing out dragsters soon. Gary Williams, right side, FTIperformance.com, transmissions and converters, brother of Troy. Troy, two-time $1 million race winner. I thought Troy. Derek Degneets, left side, Slinger, Wisconsin, 490 the dial. Gary Williams, Bradenton, Florida, 473 the dial. $25,000 yet to win tonight. This is Thursday's race we're trying to finish up. We got rain delayed Thursday until 2:30. We had close to 400 competitors, so it's hard to get all those cars down the track. Derek 13, 4.910 on a 4.90 dial. 100th off the dial and 13 on the reaction. Gary Williams, 2,000 red. Good job today for Gary. Good job overall for the weekend. 15, 16 rounds he won just today. Hunter Patton, Magnolia, Texas, right side, 447 the dial, and is currently racing himself, such as Gary Williams did. Hunter is double entered right now, and his imaginary person is over in the left-hand side. Sorry, Hunter, we had to put you in there twice, Hunter, because you're running yourself. We didn't have it set up in the computer. Sorry, buddy. You're good to go, buddy. So Hunter Patton is currently racing himself in the other lane in the invisible Wonder Woman jet. Double 041 above 4. Hunter Patton takes the win in the right-hand side over Hunter Patton. So we've had twice today. A couple people had to race themselves.
Some people just think parts is parts, but not us. Because we know when you order any of the over 1 million parts at jegs.com, you get the whole company. Expert advice, day or night, from the pros who know how to make you go. From now on, get your parts and your smarts only at jegs.com. Selection, service, and sweet satisfaction. That is jegs.com.
T-shirts for the Jegs Performance SFG $1.1 million drag race are now on sale. Sizes range from small to 4XL in colors of red, white, and blue, starting at only $25. Visit www.racesfg.com to get yours today.
Jegs. Nobody beats Jegs.com. Choose from millions of name brand parts and support from experts who know and love cars. 24/7 for life. There's only one place to go. Jegs.com.
5 reasons you cannot miss the SFG Million this July 4th in 60 seconds. And go. Number 1, the massive payout. $1.1 million to win, the highest the sport has ever seen. This historic event will be the first ever guaranteed $1 million payout in drag racing. Number 2, affordable entry. Only $2,000 to race for $1.1 million. Or get into one of the many raffles happening on the SFG Promotions Facebook page where you can win an entry for as little as $35. Number 3, the Jegs 20K warm-up race. Only $100 to race for $20 grand, an absolutely incredible value to kick off the week. Number 4, you don't need to race the $1.1 million main event to enter 3 other races, paying $20K, $100K, and another $100K. There's nearly another $250,000 up for grabs outside the main event. Number 5, you don't need the most expensive, top-of-the-line equipment to be competitive in this event. Look at the previous highest-paying drag race in history when a 19-year-old won $525,000 with a $9,000 Ford Ranger. Still on the fence about the SFG Million? Head over to racesfg.com to learn more about the $10,000 no-box bonus, $5,000 ladies shootout, Breakfast of Champions prepared by Cracker Barrel, or the huge fireworks display Saturday night. Pre-enter and save until June 7th at racesfg.com.
Jegs. Nobody beats Jegs.com. Choose from millions of name brand parts and support from experts who know and love cars. 24/7 for life. There's only one place to go. Jegs.com.
Nick Hastings and Mr. Ozols to staging, please. Nick, Nasty Nick, and Mr. Ozols, we're waiting on you, please. Arnie, we need you back to staging. If you can't make it, send somebody up and tell us you cannot return. We're ready to run. Arnie, to the staging lanes, please. Friendly reminder that if you do not pick up your payouts tonight, there is no SFG payouts tomorrow. So you will have to get your winnings mailed to you. So if you have money coming from SFG this weekend, you need to go down to the front gate and pick your money up, please. No payouts tomorrow from any of the races that have occurred so far this weekend will be available. So if you got money coming, go pick it up now because there won't be any way to get it tomorrow. It will have to be mailed to you. Thank you, racers. Nick Hastings left lane 611, the dial for Nick in the T1000. Nationwide Auto Works. Travels with Dr. Diaz, Dr. Jose Diaz. No Jose Diaz with us this week. Nick off the bottom, no delay box in that car. Right side. 671 the dial in. Arnie, 1966 Pontiac Tempest, right-hand side. Arnie Ozols. Nick Hastings, left side, 611 the dial. No delay box in the left, delay box in the right. 5 cars remaining for $25,000 to win tonight. We already gave away $50,000 earlier. Nick Hastings, 18, one above for the win. Arnie, 38, and 11 thou under. Arnie was mathematically ineligible, as Big Jed would say. Haven't heard from my buddy Luke Bogacki all week. Enjoyed doing his podcast with him. Birthday weekend for Luke. Logan Diggs, left side, Carthage, Missouri. Eight thou red for Logan Diggs. He lets out early, doesn't show his hand. Derek Degnitz, left side. Derek Degnitz, left side, 490 dialing. Hunter Patton, right side, 449 dialing. Hunter Patton, 50 grand winner yesterday. In the dragster final now for tonight, for Thursday's 25 grand race. Slinger, Wisconsin. Magnolia, Texas. Derek either got behind, no, not at 490, maybe got behind, but Hunter was 21, one above one, getting there first, 7 thou. Derek 13, 2 above 6, no good in the left. Hunter Patton, the dragster category winner, looking to put some more money in his pocket.
a long while to get here. But Gage Birch, you are a $525,000 winner. How's that got to make you feel?
It makes me feel great. I'm just glad I got the support I got from everybody around me. Thank you, Matt, for letting me build this thing. It's kind of a last-minute deal. I never sat in. He trusted me. I don't know, I got to thank my parents for letting me be me and go do what I want every time. Everybody who supports me.
Well, being you turns out it's a pretty cool thing because you have now won the largest paying drag race in history. Congratulations, and hopefully you can pick up another 50 tomorrow. Gage Birch, our $525,000 winner.
Please get off the track. We are not done racing. Logan Diggs. Logan Diggs, we need you. We have 2 of our 3 semifinal competitors. Logan Diggs, we'll take you now, please. Here we have our semifinals of our JEGS 25K Thursday race. Hunter Patton, backing up from the burnout, has the bye to the final. The other 2 competitors have already had bye runs on their entries. On this entry, Hunter had not. So, worked out to be a dragster door car final here for our 25K Thursday. May go after reaction time to get lane choice in the final. He goes 003 red, legs it on out, 448.8 on the 448 dial-in. And with this pair, we'll set the other half of our 25K final. The big Olds 442 out of Carthage, Missouri, left-hand side. That's Logan Diggs. 598 dial in on the big Oldsmobile. Right side, Nick Hastings in the T1000. Hastings is out of Ohio, dialed in at a 611. Nick still hitting the bottom. See who is going to pull up and race Hunter Patton for that $25,000 payday. Big reaction time advantage to Nick Hastings, and he turns on the lamp. 009 dead 6 for a $15,000 package here in the door car final. Diggs, a little behind on the tree, runs dead on with a 5. But Nick Hastings will take on Hunter Patton in the final. And based on reaction times, Nick Hastings will have the lane choice. Nick was 9 on the green side. Hunter turned it red. Nick Hastings will have lane choice over Hunter Patton in the final, coming up here shortly. Matt Daddis and Ricky Adkins. You can go ahead and start bringing your cars up to the lanes for the winner's circle after we get done with our 25K final. Bulldog and Matt Daddis, please bring your cars up to the lanes.
Ron Butts, I bet you were liking seeing that big Buick. Well, it's Olds 442. It says 442 for the motor for Logan Diggs, still in there. Nick Hastings, off the bottom. No delay box for Nick Hastings. Going to come back around and face Hunter Patton. So we gave away $50,000 earlier today. Matt Daddis, the winner of that race. Ricky Adkins, runner-up. Key being there that Matt Daddis was runner-up last night to Hunter Patton for $50,000. And now Hunter Patton is in the final for $25,000 tonight from Thursday's race. We got rain on Thursday. We didn't get started on track till 2:30 Thursday afternoon, close to 400 entries. So we ran 4 rounds of eliminations. No, we ran 2 rounds, stopped, and we ran 2 rounds last night of that race. And then we started 5th round of Thursday's race tonight. And we are now in 10th round coming up. 10th round of eliminations. Last round of the weekend for SFG. Long days, you know, you start up here at 9 a.m. Some of us do. Brad. And so, yeah, it's currently 11:36 Central Time. I'm not quite sure on the number of laps that we've called this weekend, but my voice is telling me it's been plenty. But we've had another successful SFG event. It's nice to see the car count. It's great to see all you guys come out and support it. Obviously, the money is there for you. That probably is the reason why you support it, when the money is guaranteed payouts. So, yeah. $1.1 million coming up 4th of July week. $20,000 on Monday for a $100 entry fee, no time run. Come on out, spend $100, try and win some money to get in to the main event. The following day, we'd have a $100,000 win race. And we have the main event, and then we got another $100,000 race. So probably $1.75 million over the weekend in prize money given out, total counting round money, and the other winning rounds. We won't be done yet. In September, we're going to have our $500,000 win race. And in October at Halloween, we have 3 20-granders. Triple 20s down in Georgia, I believe. Kind of tied in around the Winter Series for everybody. So lots of racing going on, and probably all over the country, just not in Illinois currently. I'm unsure yet. I'm not going to speak out of turn. I know that Byron Dragway has been doing testing, selective testing dates, and car counts, and social distancing. They started that last weekend. So I would imagine, or would hope, that they're going to be able to get their $100K in before we do our $1.1 million race. So that's a lot of travel plans for everybody. I'm expecting some company, the week before. We will not be allowed to have Top Fuel Show. We won't be allowed to have the Pro Stockers. We won't be allowed to have fans, per se, just crew. So no big fireworks show unless we get Mikey Bloomfield and Nick Folk to blow some stuff up for us. Last year that was rough, cost me a pair of glasses and almost one eyeball. But we had a lot of laughs. I'd be willing to bring a truckload of fireworks again. So thank you everyone for coming out and supporting this event this year again. Both years we've been to Cedar Falls, Iowa. So it has been a successful track location. It's been supported well by a lot of the local people, but we had Florida, Texas, Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Illinois, Ohio, Wisconsin, Minnesota. Nick Hastings, we're ready for you, buddy. AJ Ash is waiting on you, sir. Nasty Nick Hastings. Glad you came out and supported us from Ohio. Hunter, you've gotten rewarded handsomely, but thank you very much for coming all the way from the Houston, Texas area. Our competition director, AJ Ash, got married over the winter. Didn't invite any of us. AJ, you owe me a free meal for that still, buddy. Temperatures dropping down here on us a little bit, cooling off. We got lucky today and yesterday. We had great weather. It didn't turn out too bad on Thursday night. It was okay. 57 degrees and clear. A lot of shooting stars last night. A lot of turmoil throughout the U.S. this week. Hate to see all that. Nick Hastings, Hunter Patton's up here. Nick Hastings, come on back, buddy. Hunter Patton is ready to go. Our no-box winner, Nick Hastings, is taking it to the final round for $25,000 to win against Honeywing, Hunter Patton. Nick, you're at 13 minutes on the clock, and our rules state 15 minutes turnaround time. There we go. He's back. All right, we have our finalists. Logan Diggs was our Buick, our Olds runner last round. Went out with 3 cars. Nick Hastings making it to the final round. And Hunter Patton to his second final round of the weekend. He made it past the 300-foot mark this time. About 500 feet, I guess. He's backing up at 80 miles an hour. Oh, good times. Nick Hastings, right side, 610 the dial for the Pontiac T1000. I believe it's a Pontiac. Could be a Chevy, but I think it's Pontiac T1000. Looks like he got new paint over the winter. It's working out for him. Hunter Patton, second final in 2 days. Yesterday, 50 grand. Winner tonight in the final for 25. 449 the driver dialing in the left. Hunter Patton, Magnolia, Texas. Nasty Nick Hastings, right side, 610 the dial for the driver out of Ohio. Nick has won a couple 50 granders, I think, with SFG. I'm pretty sure I saw my boy Ryan Gleghorn said that Hunter has won with all the different groups of big money bracket racing promoters. Nick pre-stages first. They swap lanes. Hunter's been in both. Nick's been in both. $25,000 to the winner right here. Last pair of the night. Two thoughs separates him up front. Nick Hastings off the bottom. That's a phenomenal feat. There is no delay box in that car. Hunter Patton has won 4 or 5 races this weekend, or this month of May already. Won 50 grand last night. But nasty Nick Hastings, 18 and 1 above, 2 getting their first 200s. Hunter Patton, 16, 3 above, 6 at 150. Nasty Nick Hastings, $25,000 winner tonight. Off the bottom. The no box guy wins the race. How about it, Jeff Serra? You know it. So I'm going to grab a wireless mic and we're going to go down and talk to some of these fine drivers. AJ Ash, check your radio, please. You know it. You know it. This is great. It's like I win every race. I'm in every winner's circle. All right, dude, come on. 2 days in a row, 2 50-grand finals, drag coverage, top 10. Yeah, you're guaranteed. You're in that now.
Yeah, I mean, I was telling a couple people I'm normally a one-hit wonder when it comes to a big race weekend. I normally don't do very good after I do well one night. So to do good 2 nights in a row, man, that's and finally get the win. I mean, for 50 grand, that's unreal. I mean, it's wild. Yeah.
Huge. 2 days in a row. Runner-up last night for 50. Win tonight for 50. That's great. I don't know what to say. I'm supposed to ask you all the questions. I'm just as excited as you are. And the door car, the door car, I'm not saying it's a disadvantage, but we do kind of know the math. The dragster chases, you get the first chance to red light and lose in front. You get the first chance to break out before he gets there and lose. So when you can beat the dragster and get to the final and win, that's another feather in your cap.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy. Especially, running Gary Williams, like he's someone obviously everyone looks up to. So, to be able to turn a win light on against him, even when he's red, that's a like you said, a feather in the cap. It's pretty sweet. I respect those guys more than anyone out here. So, it's pretty cool.
Let's thank everybody. You got the long list. I got time.
Yeah, I think I forgot Rick Cole last night. I think he called me after this. So Rick Cole Racing Transmissions. I put these things through their paces, and they work. They're all FTI parts, but Rick Cole puts them together. But Mickey Thompson, Buddy and Tommy at Mickey Thompson, all Mickey Thompson final in the 25-grander and the 50-grander, and the first 50-grander too. So Buddy, Tommy, Mickey Thompson, Vic Ellinger, Weisco. He's a mentor of mine for sure. He's kept me going through everything. Obviously, my parents, my mom and dad. Talked to them earlier. They didn't really watch the race much. They were at a function with my cousin and them, so we'll call it a function. But they were watching earlier and stuff, so I called them earlier. And but my parents, TFC Transportation, Gene and Dave, Power Master Performance, John at Power Master, Basil Race Fuels, Rick Cole Racing, R&R Auto Body, Gary Stinnett, Rocky, Justin, Rob Mosier, Amanda, Robbie at Magna Fuel, Carly, Austin, there you go, yeah, the hat girl, Jegs, yeah, Jaggy, TJ, Old Man Jag. I couldn't do this without every name on this race car, and I think, yeah, Weisco, Vic Ellinger, Gary Stinnett, Mazier, everyone, R&R Auto Body, I used to work there. It's definitely a pretty cool deal to have everyone that I know. Everyone I know on this car is a pretty good friend, so pretty awesome.
It's nice that the manufacturers help the bracket racers out. I always said we did NHRA deal. You can be like the worst NHRA racer in the world. You can still get some product and help support. Right. You can be the best bracket racer in the world. It used to be that way because the money was not there, but these promoters have worked hard. Kyle Riley and these promoters have worked hard at these huge payouts, but they work hard, relentless over the winter. I said about earlier, I would like to see his phone bill in a week, in a month, of how many text messages that guy probably gets. Oh, yeah. And I stayed with him in Tucson, Arizona at the race out there. We bunked together. Right. I'll never do it again because he don't sleep. Right. Like every 10 minutes, hey, Hank, what do you think about a $150 entry and 20 grand to win? I'm like, dude, go to bed. We got a race tomorrow at 8 o'clock. But don't bunk with him. Don't ever stay with Kyle.
I got that. But obviously, SFG, Kyle, AJ, Austin, you, Hank, Daryl, Paddleboy, Josh, the whole crew. Like, you guys make this stuff happen. Like, bracket racing wouldn't be on the stage that it is right now if it wasn't for these guys. So, you guys, it's a professional deal now.
And we got the biggest races coming up. Right. 1.1 million 4th of July. You're not done. You can't say, I won, I probably won't win no more. You got to say, I won, and I'm consistent, and the car's good, and I'm ready to go get some more of them.
That's right. I'll be there with 2 entries, and so will Gage. So,
you sure? Nothing you guys got to do? Any functions? Because we really don't need all the good people coming.
No functions. We'll be there.
One more SFG. Thank you very much. Congratulations again. Phenomenal job. I don't know what to say to 250 grand finals in 2 days. It's ridiculous. It's crazy. It's awesome. I love it.
It's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Again, Nick Hastings, Jeff Sarah, you guys are one of my best, or 2 of my best friends. Especially to be out here too, from Ohio, representing. We're a long way from home, but it's
go Buckeyes.
That's right. Yeah. OH.
Oh, he's representing. He's got the OH on. Come on in, group. More photos. Hey, stay in here, Mom. You'll be fine. There's a lot of work. There's a lot of work involved in being married to a racer. So, you know, once very frequently do we get this far, and you get to thank her and appreciate it. So, Ricky Bulldog Atkins, I've known you a long time. A lot of NHRA racing days, bracket racing. How we doing? How did we get here? How's it working out? I got to say, first off, I gave you a hard time last year with the battery charger, and so you know I'm going to bring it up. So, Ricky tested a couple clips on the battery chargers last year coming to the lanes. Clips are great. I mean, they hung on all the way up here.
Way too good. Yes.
And today, if I would not have hit the car, I did.
She said, you do not want him talking about you again for a month or two. So.
I was being on the back of the car, and he's ready to take off.
Battery charger tester extraordinaire. So, we'll get back to the racing. Who are we thanking? Where are we at?
A lot of luck, probably. Mickey Thompson, Kofel's Place, Mosier Axles, my wife mostly.
Aw, you're sweet.
We'll get personal. How long have you two been together?
36 years.
Woo! Right. Well, I didn't ask you. I know better. I went right here. Now, in our situation, my wife doesn't even know my birthday half the time. So, but I'm good with that.
Ours is the opposite. I'm the one that don't remember nothing. That's why I bring the battery charger with me. You know, I don't remember nothing. That's it.
How did you get started in racing? Well, real quick, I always try and ask a little bit personal about everybody. I asked Matt last night and stuff, and he says he does a lot with his dad, things like that. How about you? How did you get interested in the drag racing?
I did a lot of street racing when I was a kid and got a lot of tickets and got in a lot of trouble and decided I should go to the track. Did a race car, never been to the track before in my life, was number 2 in points first year out at Milan. Been doing it ever since.
I like it. Congratulations. Runner-up. Way to go. My mic goes so long and then it just goes to sleep. It can't keep up with me.
I can understand that.
Great job, you guys. Congratulations. So happy to see you up here. I'll get off the battery charger story now that we made it to the final. We'll clear the slate. How's that? We start. You do it again, it's fair game. Right on. So, thanks, you guys. Congratulations. I'm ready, Nick. I'm ready. So my buddy Nick Hastings, met him a couple years ago doing this racing thing, and I've interviewed you a couple times now. Uh-huh. Yeah, you just keep winning. So first, let's start the big N on the windshield. Tell them out there. Tell everybody out there.
It's in an attempt to keep the crosstalk from sticking on because I'm trying to hit the bottom.
But I mean, you just tell them there ain't a delay box in this car.
No. That's why Gary couldn't find reverse. The trans brake just don't exist.
So off the bottom, no delay box. I mean, one thing is winning your no box category. You get put in with the delay box guys. But, I mean, you've done this several times now. You've taken the no box and still won the whole deal.
You know, yeah, and the thing is, though, I mean, everybody's got their, their weaknesses, and every day it may be different. You know, some days I'm not bad off the top, but I'll tell you one thing is that everybody else here, especially the ones that you got to go against once you get through no box, they're all good. I mean, there's nobody here that's not competitive. And so in the same aspect, you know, I've had my days where I'm good off the top, but one thing I realize is I always have that ready, get set, go mentality when I'm not hitting it off that initial reaction. That's the automatic thing, is to go back to the bottom. And you know, coming out here, especially with all the no box cars, I mean, this is great the way that everyone supported the no box side of things. I mean, this is the whole point of SFG giving the no boxers an opportunity to get to the end of this deal. I mean, and you know, the response out here has just been what we would expect kind of everywhere in a sense. And this just goes to show you, I mean, you can come and you can run no box, and provided that everybody shows up, I mean, you end up at the end. I mean, and that's what it's all about. And so I appreciate the opportunity, and that's why I chose to stay on the bottom, although it wasn't any easier.
No. So 7 rounds on the no box side, all 3 nights, all 3 big races. There's a huge no box turnout here, and it's almost, you want to call it like the purest, is that the word, purest form of the racing without the delay box. And I root for you. I got to say, I root for you once you get from the no box, thrown in with the box guys. We root for you just because it's a natural thing. You know, it's foot, it's gas, it's human, it's driver. It's a driver. It's not a response. And you got to think about it and perform it. I like it.
Oh, I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. And you know, that's one thing that's the biggest driver too. And when at the end of the day, when if and when this point comes, the most enjoyable thing is to look back at everybody rooting you on and hoping for that to turn out, and all my little fans out here, you know what I'm saying. And I realize that, and I appreciate it.
Let's talk about the Tiger Tail. What's the history on that?
Tiger Tail, man, I'll tell you what, it's been a while. I'll tell you, I don't even know if I could remember the I'll tell you where it came from. My buddy Jose Diaz, okay? So this guy, he's all Pontiac, and I know that Phil Combs at one time had this car, okay? And this car was a Chevette when Phil had it, but of course Jose, it was a T1000. So you know, the whole thing between, you know, them, I think maybe that's where the tail came into play, you know what I'm saying? And people love it. I mean, everybody likes to see the tail flopping around and even dragging on a big wheelie every now and then. So it ain't going nowhere, but that's what it is. So it's the Pontiac T1000, and you know, that's just kind of to set it in stone, because a lot of people don't realize those things even exist, you know. I mean, Phil right now, he's probably sitting there yelling at the darn live feed that Motor Mania gives us to just saying, man, y'all, what are you talking about? It's a Chevette. I don't care what you say, but it's the T1000. I don't know if Jose taught me one thing, what T1000 stands for, and that's the I believe that the Terminator. Okay. That was the T1000. So you know, and from then on it was over. So that's what it is. So
who are we gonna thank then, sponsor wise? You do a lot of racing, you do a lot of winning. You got to have some help.
If I thank everybody that deserved to be thanked, we would be here the remainder of the night. And I know we don't have time for that, but I do have to say thank you to SFG. Obviously, this wouldn't happen without the opportunities. Cedar Falls. Okay, and Let me make sure I don't forget nobody. We're going to start it off. We need Mickey Thompson, obviously. I mean, anybody that's making a speech is going to be thanking Mickey Thompson at the end of the day. But we got, paint by Wayne Heislop, made the car look pretty, a lot better than it did anyway. And I'll tell you right now, it's been a hit, and I appreciate all the comments and compliments, and I know he does too, because it's definitely it's the nicest it's ever looked. So it is what it is. And my boy Jeff knocking it out of the park with the stickers. If you want them to look right, just get them from Done by In Motion Solutions. You might have to be a little patient, but they will be on point. Wiseco Pistons. Obviously, can't thank Vic enough for helping us out the way he does. Biddle Performance for turning us around quick when we need something done, especially when we don't have low or high gear. Trick Flow Specialties, B3 Racing. We had a hard time getting out of the house this year. Everybody realizes what kind of situation we've been in, so they let us get some dyno time, and it was, I'll tell you what, it was if not better than testing, probably. And Quick Draw, Total Engine Airflow, Harlan Sharp Rocker Arms, FTI. I can't say enough about FTI, and obviously Calvi at Nationwide Auto Works for making it capable of going the laps that it does the way we go about it, and it's not easy on equipment, let me tell you. So, and that's that. All my friends, fans, family, and that's why I do it. That's what keeps me going. So
this is great. Mic drop, he says. Mic drop. So 25 grand winner, Nasty Nick Hastings. Great job, man. Love you, brother. Good job.
Thank you.
You guys are rocking it. You're fun to race with. Great people. SFG in the house. 1.1 million, July 4th.
Is it on? Mic check.
Mic check.
Couple lucky charms tonight. I had a couple kiddos up here that was keeping me going. Yeah, yes, sir. And you know what? I don't think anybody realizes how much that really genuinely means to me. And also had a couple lucky charms down there at the ticket booth handing me all the golden tickets for the next round. So I appreciate that as well.
So the Cahoon children getting thanked by the winner tonight. Yeah. And the ticket booth. I always think when I get my tickets, they got a thankless job down there, sitting in the doghouse, I call it. Then nobody talks to them. Half the people they see are mad because they lost. Yeah. Half the people they see are just going to go and worry about the next round. So always thank your Ticket Shack people. You got it.
It's on. The mic's back on. Look at it. It won't stop working. That's great. It works every time now. FTI. That's what I wanted, right? We were talking about customer service. Looking out all the time. It's the FTI. If you need customer service, or if you realize how much that means at or away from the track, I'm telling you right now, FTI.
You got it. FTI Performance.
FTI, motherfucker!
Patton, Hunter Patton. Two $50,000 finals, 2 days. One and a 25. Ain't bad. 75 grand up for grabs. So, real quick, how many finals this month?
I believe that makes it 6. Yeah, it's a lot.
6 final rounds in the month of May. I'm going to put you up number 1 on the drag top 10. I'm going to say Matt, your boy Matt, is going to have to go number 2, right?
I would say that. He won and running up a 50.
That's true. He got 2 50-granders. No, it's still good. Either way, both did an incredible job. Glad to see you at another final. You were doubled for how long was that? 7 rounds or something?
Yeah, until there was 4 dragsters I had to run myself. When I made my buy run, we didn't think about hitting a tree, so I just rolled the beams, and we thought about it when we went back to the trailer, and I was like, dang, I'm going to have to run myself.
Isn't that a tough thing to come up with when you, oh, no, I got to run myself in the semifinals. But, yeah, we were in the tower, and we're like, oh, well, he just backed out of the beam, so now he's number 1 qualifier and number 4, so he's got to race himself. But you don't know that. It's going so fast, and we're hurrying you up in the tower. So wonderful job. Hunter did a big interview last night. Thanked everybody last night, his mom and dad and everybody. And you want to thank some more tonight?
Yeah. I forgot a bunch last night. APD, a Bruzy. This thing's got an 8-inch converter behind it, and it goes 40s, and it is unbelievably good. Brodex, of course. You got Brad Plord, Pro 1. The Pullout, Stephen Hughes. Drag Race Solutions, they help me out. Brodex, of course, and Go Lithium. They all do it for me.
Okay. You ready? Where are you going next week? What's on the schedule for you the rest of the year?
We're going to go to Mikey's house tomorrow. We're going to change motors. And then we're going to go to 42 next week. And then from 42, we're going to go to July. And I don't know what I'm going to do after that. I may come back up and run at 64. Haven't made up my mind yet.
Byron and then Michigan.
I don't have any to Byron, but I'm going to be at Michigan.
I can make you a deal. All right, Hunter Patton, 2 finals, 2 days. Not bad.
No, not at all. Very fortunate, that's for sure.
Congratulations. Great week. Thanks. SFG, 4th of July week. We'll be 131 Martin, Michigan Dragway. $1.1 million guaranteed. Largest paying drag race in the history of drag racing. No questions about it. Come join us. Be part of the action. Thanks for everybody for watching. Big spectators. Trying.
customer service and technical support second to none. FTI Performance Converters and Transmissions give you the winning edge. Just ask any of our customers, like 2014 IHRA Top Dragster World Champion Kevin Brannon, or the 2014 IHRA Super Rod World Champion Mike Ruff. We are real racers with real experience. Call us today at toll-free at 866-726-8358, or visit us on the web at www.ftiperformance.com.
Some people just think parts is parts, but not us. Because we know when you order any of the over 1 million parts at jegs.com, you get the whole company. Expert advice, day or night, from the pros who know how to make you go. From now on, get your parts and your smarts only at jegs.com. Selection, service, and sweet satisfaction. That is jegs.com.
T-shirts for the Jegs Performance SFG $1.1 million drag race are now on sale. Sizes range from small to 4XL in colors of red, white, and blue, starting at only $25. Visit www.racesfg.com to get yours today.
Jegs. Nobody beats Jegs.com. Choose from millions of name brand parts and support from experts who know and love cars. 24/7 for life. There's only one place to go. Jegs.com.
Here we go. The Charlotte Versa powered. Top of the racetrack. Red light.
But Gage Birch, you are a $525,000 winner. How's that got to make you feel?
It makes me feel great. I'm just glad I got the support I got from everybody around me. Thank you, Matt, for letting me build this thing. It's kind of a last-minute deal. I never sat in. You trusted me. I don't know. I got to thank my parents for letting me be me and go do what I want for time. Everybody who supports me.
Well, being you turns out it's a pretty cool thing because you have now won the largest paying drag race in history. Congratulations, and hopefully you can pick up another 50 tomorrow. Gage Birch, our $525,000 winner.
Nobody beats Jegs.com. Choose from millions of name brand parts and support from experts who know and love cars. 24/7 for life. There's only one place to go. Jegs.com.
5 reasons you cannot miss the SFG Million this July 4th in 60 seconds. And go. Number 1, the massive payout. $1.1 million to win, the highest the sport has ever seen. This historic event will be the first ever guaranteed $1 million payout in drag racing. Number 2, affordable entry. Only $2,000 to race for $1.1 million. Or get into one of the many raffles happening on the SFG Promotions Facebook page where you can win an entry for as little as $35. Number 3, the Jegs 20K warm-up race. Only $100 to race for $20 grand, an absolutely incredible value to kick off the week. Number 4, you don't need to race the $1.1 million main event to enter 3 other races, paying $20K, $100K, and another $100K. There's nearly another $250,000 up for grabs outside the main event. Number 5, you don't need the most expensive, top-of-the-line equipment to be competitive in this event. Look at the previous highest-paying drag race in history when a 19-year-old won $525,000 with a $9,000 Ford Ranger. Still on the fence about the SFG Million? Head over to racesfg.com to learn more about the $10,000 no-box bonus, $5,000 ladies shootout, Breakfast of Champions prepared by Cracker Barrel, or the huge fireworks display Saturday night. Pre-enter and save until June 7th at racesfg.com.